This is the story of a monk. A monk is one who renounces everything and makes one thing his goal. No person becomes a monk unnecessarily. There is a big reason behind it. There was a big reason behind that person becoming a monk. Before becoming a monk, that person's mind had made him do many wrong things, committed many sins. That person's mind had become his master, and he is a slave of his mind. Even after getting every happiness and opulence in life, that man had a lot of pain in his heart. And this mental anguish makes him a monk. After becoming a monk, one becomes free from worldly suffering, goes to live in the forest, does different types of meditation, eats by begging and practices solitude and silence. But still that person's mind is not calm. He remains restless and troubled inside. Here one thing is to be understood, that the starting point of meditation is, it can be started even when your mind is calm, when our mind listens to us. But that monk's mind was neither calm nor listening to him. This thing was sitting in the mind of that monk, that it is impossible to control the mind. But then one day that monk meets a person, one who is neither a monk nor a wise man. He was once a simple shepherd who was grazing sheep in the forest. The shepherd comes to him and asks, "Can I help you? You look very upset. I have been watching for the past several days that you are very restless. I can help you if you want." After listening to the cowherd, the hermit says, "How can you help me? You are a worldly person who indulges in his illusion." Hearing this, the shepherd tells the hermit that I can help you. I know how to control my mind. The ascetic laughs out loud after hearing this from the mouth of the herdsman, and says, "What did you say? You know how to control the mind. I left everything and came to the forest, still I am a slave of my mind. And you're saying that you can tame it." Shepherd says that it is not necessary to give up everything to control the mind. Nor is it necessary to live in the forest. There's only one thing that's most important to leave. And the ascetic asks the shepherd, "What is that one thing?" The shepherd tells the ascetic that the thing is false information. Whatever information we have till today has created our mind. The hermit asks the herdsman how it is. Then the herdsman explains, "Suppose you have never eaten an apple in your life till date. You know nothing about the taste of apple. So, can you ever feel like eating an apple? Never. That's why our mind is made of information." The hermit is infatuated with the cowherd. He said to that shepherd, "Can you tell me more detail about it?" The shepherd tells that if you want to control your mind, listen to my words carefully. You can tame your mind by looking at its roots. Mind is made of information. And our bodies have 5 gateways of information. First eye, whatever we see with our eyes, be it good or bad, it keeps getting stored in the form of our memory. The second ear, whatever we hear from our ears, that is sown in our mind like a seed. The third tongue, whatever we taste once, it remains in the memory of our mind. Fourth is nose. Whatever we smell once, be it fragrance or bad smell, it gets registered in our mind. And the fifth is the skin. Everything we touch once, his memory is imprinted somewhere in our mind. Whatever information enters us through these 5 physical doors, it gets stored in the form of seeds. And slowly a tree is formed. Our mind is like soil, in which the seeds are sown, and on our intellect is like the farmer. If our intelligence will grow the seeds of wrong information, thinking it as the seed of correct information, when it becomes a tree in the future, it will give bad fruit. Your mind is not under your control because you have already kept wrong seeds in your mind. And now those seeds have grown into big trees. The ascetic asks the shepherd, "What should I do now? Because so far I've sown too many wrong seeds and I can't uproot them." The herdsman tells the ascetic that till now you were unknowingly sowing the wrong seeds. But now start intentionally planting the right seeds. If thousands of seeds are wrong inside, then what happened? Now get ready to grow millions of right seeds. You just have to pay attention, what information is going into you through these 5 walls. And the information that is being sent is correct or not. The hermit asks, how long will this be done? That shepherd says, whole life. The way you give good food to your stomach every day. Similarly, every day you have to give good food to your mind also, i.e. right information and right idea. In life, every day, every moment, you will have 2 choices, one of which will be right for you and the other wrong. But you have to choose the right option every time. Always remember, making the right choice can create pain within you. But that pain will only be there for a while, so no matter how much pain you have inside, you have to choose the right one every time. The more times you choose right, the more you sow the right seeds inside. And the day the number of right seeds in you will exceed the number of wrong ones, that day, your mind will be in your control. But for that day you have to continue your effort from today onwards. That monk understands the point of that shepherd. But do you understand? Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to channel.